Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we learned that Hidetoshi was vouching for us and tried to convince a teacher that we were not a suspect in the cigarette butt incident. But he did lose some sort of deal he had with the teacher because of that, but at least we were able to learn that he is a very trusting friend, and a very loyal one too. Plus, we got to hang out with Yuko for the first time in a while, and we learned that the kids were able to befriend the 6th graders, and it seems that Yuko and ourselves are going to be planning a little party as a way to celebrate that occasion. Today is that time of the month again, folks. The full moon is approaching, and it's going to be time for us to do another operation. But first things first, we're gonna hang out with Mutatsu one more time before that moon does become full. Oh, there you are. I'm feeling down today, kid, so listen to what this old monk has to say, will ya? That's what I'm here for, Mutatsu. Speak away. Those folk downstairs, they're probably around your age, eh? I'd say they're a little older, to be honest. It looks like they're having fun dancing and drinking, don't it? But if you look closely, their eyes say otherwise. I bet they come here to relieve stress, but I wonder if any of them are actually enjoying themselves. Stress won't go away unless you take care of its source. You can forget about it, but it'll always come back. That much I can agree on. This place is more like a refuge for me than a club. If those kids really want to relax, we should switch the music to the Heart Sutra and... Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading. You with a sutra reading, huh? I'm not sure if you want to embarrass yourself in front of this kind of crowd. I would like to hear that, but I don't think the rest of the club will want that at all. Don't underestimate me, kid. My reading of the Heart Sutra will change your life. At least he's starting to have a little fun. But I guess you're right. This place is too small to recite it properly. I'm not sure how you're able to do that when you're always smoking and drinking too. Unless you got used to that, it doesn't impair you as much as it once did. I have a son. He's about the same age as those kids down there. You have brought him up a couple times. He'll be 21 this year. If he's still alive, that is. Oh no. Not another dead son. We had this with Fukichi Mitsuko too. Perhaps because he was thinking about his son, he felt an almost fatherly concern for Mutatsu. Understand him better now. So that's why he's been bringing it up from time to time. Turns out his son was very young and he's no longer alive too. That's a shame. Maybe that's why he was so apprehensive to us the first time we did see him. Maybe we did remind him of his son in a way, despite the fact that we're a few years younger than him. Do you think it's okay to leave the hands of this country, the future of this country in their hands? Well, it's not like I've got high hopes for the future anyways. All things are unique, yet not singular. I remember from the last time we were meeting. Oh, sorry, kid. I'm done talking. Go home before it gets too late, alright? I'll see you later. See you soon, Mutatsu. You be careful too. Man, I can't believe it. What are the odds that we met 3 adults and they all have to have deceased sons? That's just not right. Especially Mutatsu's case. That his son was gonna become a full-fledged adult this year if he was still alive. Hopefully Mutatsu will be fine. But for us, The moon's gonna be full tonight, and we all know what that means. There's gonna be one more powerful shadow that we'll have to take on. You decide to stay home today and conserve your strength.
I've located the target. It's in the plaza in front of Iwatodai Station.
This will be the 10th. Only a few left, but let's worry about them one at a time.
Assuming they come one at a time. Just kidding.
Yukari-chan, how did you know? I sensed 2 of them.
Are you serious? Me and my big mouth.
Where's Shinji?
He just notified me that he'll meet up with you later. I didn't ask any questions.
Figures. He's always played by his own rules.
It's okay. At least he's coming, right?
Yeah, not like someone I know who missed last time.
Hello, I was tied up, remember? Sheesh, give a guy a break.
Wait, Ken-kun isn't here either. Hey, Junpei, go get him. That'll be your punishment for last time.
Punishment? What is this, kindergarten? That little shit is more trouble than he's worth.
All right, let's move out. This time, there are 2 enemies. We'll determine our formation once we arrive.
There they are! This is the way we go to school. We've got to protect this place.
It seems like they've been waiting for us.
Where's Amada?
It wasn't in his room, so who knows?
Damn it, Shinji, where are you?
I think we should hurry. They look like they're about to make their move.
All right, let's decide on a team and engage the enemy.
So now I know that there are 2 shadows we have to face tonight, much like what Akihiko was predicting. Now it's only a matter of deciding who to bring to the party. Right away, I know I want to bring Yukari along. But as for everyone else, I really don't have a set party for them. All I know is that I want to bring Yukari in for battle, but everyone else is here's gonna be fair game. So I'm gonna have to require a little more thinking on who I want to bring for tonight's battle. After some deliberating, I decided to bring Aikis and Mitsuru into the party as well. They're kind of lacking behind when it comes to levels, so I'm mainly bringing them just for the sake of trying to up their level a little bit more. But I think we're gonna be pretty set no matter who I decide to end up choosing in this battle. I honestly don't have a lot of trouble with this fight that much, so I'm not totally worried about how this is gonna turn out. Hopefully I don't eat my words a little later on. I believe we're more than ready, Fuka. Let's engage the fight.
I'll keep you informed. Please be careful.
It's been a while since we had to deal with multiple big shadows at once, but this one's gonna have a little twist.
I don't detect take the fortune one anymore. The strength one must have done something. You can't attack it right now. Concentrate on the one whose arcana is strength.
So we're dealing tonight with the strength and, as Fuka said, the fortune shadows. So right away, I'm actually gonna analyze the strength one first, and then set Mitsuru to assign target. That way, for a fact that she will not attack the
Understood.
fortune one by mistake for whatever reason. And as for Yukari, I'm gonna have her on. Should I have her on heal and support? Now I'll have her on actually for now. I'll switch to heal support if the situation becomes more dire to us. So if we want to get to the fortune shadow, we'll have to try and hurt the strength one first, or I should say, we should try to take out the strength shadow. So I'm going to kick things off with a Garudine, try to deliver as much damage as possible.
I can do it.
I did give Yukari the Wizard Spark, which was one of the latest request items that we got from Elizabeth. It gives her a little bit of SP back every turn.
Light won't work on the enemy.
And the strength is level 46, as well as the fortune shadows. I didn't find any specific weaknesses that the strength and fortune have, because it's mostly going to be remembered for this gimmick that we've got. It is kind of like a roulette in a way, so we have various effects that we can land on with this Wheel of Fortune, but there is a trick on how to try to get the desired effect you want. In order to do this, we want to pick the desired effect we want when the panel is opposite of the pointer. So say I want to get some damage onto the strength. I want to pick one of the damage panels when it's opposite to the pointer, but I picked the wrong one. It was damage to us. Major damage at that. Oh, that's not good. Heavy damage to the party early on. I hopefully do not die here. Okay, wasn't that much.
That wheel's effects depend on where it stops. Red is bad luck. I hope it doesn't come up.
A little too late for that, Fuka. But thanks for the warning nonetheless. So I'm going to switch off the Thoth very fast and try to get some health back with the diorama. So that's the main gimmick of this fight. Fortune's going to use the Wheel of Fortune, I think of just about every turn actually, since it is guarded by that barrier that the strength put on it. So remember the trick that I mentioned earlier. If you want to get a specific effect, make sure that the panel that you want is opposite of the pointer. I did do a good job of timing that the first time around, but it does help out knowing that that's the way you want to get whatever effect that you're looking out for. And it's not just damage either, as we can see that there are some ailment panels that we want to get as well. Okay, so I think I want to try and get this thing to be feared. So wait for the fear to be opposite of me. And that should do it. Come on, come on, come on. No, not to us. Come on. Well, we got some misfortunate luck in our part thus far. Now we're all feared. Which means that we are now in huge danger of getting critted, but for some reason the team decided to use Eerie Sound. We've got to look out there, so I'm going to dispel the Patra Gem and get everyone back in tip-top form. So what the Strength Shell could do is it can use Heat Wave, Vile Assault, and a move we haven't seen yet called Tempest Slash. This could deal heavy slash damage to one foe, but it can hit 1 to 2 times. I got distracted there because I was not expecting Agus to get a crit there. Good job, Agus, but these things cannot be taken down for an AoE, or at least the Strength Shadow can't. Besides, even if we were able to take it down, there would be no way for us to attack the Fortune Shadow since it is protected by that barrier. Okay, so we got attack and defense boost here. I want to try and go for attack bonus on us this time. And okay, I think it might be a little too late. No! Oh my goodness! What is all my timing? Maybe I should try to time a little earlier than I am right now. Because I'm usually not this bad when it comes to my timing. Here goes Gigantic Fist. Oh, good job, Mitsuru. You dodged it. Excellent, excellent. So I'm gonna get everyone's HP back up to full. Because so far the Wheel of Fortune has not been kind to us. And right now the enemy's attack is up to, well, has been increased. Or at the very least the Strength Shadow is. So what I want to try if that attack defense field does pop up again is try to lower the defense of the Strength Shadow. That's probably what I should have done. Come to think of it, it was actually smarter that I didn't go for the defense debuff, because if that landed on us, then we would be in a lot more trouble than we are right now. But it is here now. Okay, that should be good. Alright, good, good. For the first time, the Wheel of Fortune did work out in our favor. The Strength Shadow has increased attack, but decreased defense now, so that's something we'll have to work with. And it is being very kind to us as far as using Eerie Sound a lot. But it did distress Igus, unfortunately. Okay, what to do? It's a good thing that neither of these shadows have any elemental attacks, so we don't have to worry about being knocked down, because none of us have a weakness that is physical oriented. Especially Igus, since her persona is physical based. I think I want to go for Zionga on the Straight Shadow. I'll try to deliver as much damage as I can early on to the Straight Shadow, but try to switch to a persona later on the fight, so that persona that I have equipped will get a huge amount of experience from this battle. But for now, I just gotta focus on inflicting a massive damage output onto the Strength Shadow, which is also called the Fortitude Shadow from what I looked up as well. I guess it's because of showing some kind of fortitude in this case, because it's withstanding a lot of damage. Alright, this time we'll try to go for a panic onto the Shadow. Wait for it. Wait for it. That might have been a little too early. Oh boy. Okay, it was just good enough. I was a little worried there. But now this thing is in panic mode. It cannot use any skills whatsoever. Not that it's really dangerous to start with, admittedly so. But now it cannot damage us at all. Unfortunately, we cannot get it down for an AOA, but at least we can still damage it regardless. So we'll use another Zeok on our part. And then we'll have the others continue to try and damage it as much as we can. Like I said before, this fight is one I'm not really worried about, because I rarely have any trouble. The real hazard you have to look out for at this junction in the battle is the Wheel of Fortune, and to make sure that you don't land on a hazard that will heavily hinder you. So it's like no matter what we do here, it's probably not gonna affect the enemy Shadow because it's already been in panic mode. That's gonna last for like another 2 more turns. Another 2 more turns. That was a great way to put things. We'll try to use panic again. It's not gonna do any beneficial effect to us unless I get everyone else to panic. Then it would not matter either way. But now I got everyone else in a panicking mode. At least we won't lose a turn when we are inflicted with this ailment. But now through the heat wave. Oh, come on!
Fight hard.
Did you have to crit me, Yukari? That was not nice. I swear, the one time where I said that this battle's not that hard and I end up dying, I am just gonna be so mad at myself. It's gonna be like that fight with the Empress and the Emperor all over again. Okay, so except for Igus, no matter what we land on here, it's not gonna affect us that much. Unless this thing decides to go to attack Igus. Hopefully that will work. I did see the panel I want. Yes! I did see it opposite of the pointer. I was very confident I was going to land on Fear. So now we can get a huge amount of crits in if we're able to do so. But this thing's got its defense reverted though. Okay, good. I was hoping it was gonna do a crit attack again. Yukari, I think for now I'm gonna set you on heal support just in case. This battle's not been turning out a lot better than most of my previous runs, but it hasn't been like the worst opportunity either. At least we're not dead, or one of us hasn't died yet. So at least try to heal us up a little bit, please, Yukari. We need some sort of help if we want to carry on this fight. At the very least, we can try and crit it. Or deliver some amount of damage like that. Okay, what's the wheel gonna be this time? Another status ailment wheel. Okay, then what to do? I think I'll try to go on Fear again. Because I don't want to land on Rage for us, because we'll end up not getting control of our character. Or the rest of our party for that matter. That might have been a little too late. Yep, now everyone's afraid. Great. Way to go, me. Now we're all on an even playing field. It's using Heat Wave, just I thought. And we're all dead in one fell swoop. Figures, the one time I said that we would not have to worry about this boss, I end up dying too. Why do I open my big mouth? My goodness, this is the first time I ever lost in this fight too. Why do I do this to myself? Why? I should really not open my mouth because stuff like this would happen. Too late. Good. Alright, so things are going a little better now in this second attempt. We didn't have a good start though because everyone but me died. But I was able to turn things around and I currently have Aegis in Orgia mode. And I've got the Strength Shadow stricken with Fear as well. But I think I'll use this turn to heal everyone with the Diorama since this Medea's not gonna put everyone back to full strength. So yes, Mitsuru capitalized on the Fear. I'm pretty sure we have extra attack and defense power too. Figures that I said that this fight wasn't so tough at first I ended up dying because of course that would happen when I was recording this. It's that freaking LP curse that always haunts me. Haunts everyone who Let's Plays, quite frankly. Okay, so we're back to this wheel again. This time I'm gonna go for lower defense on the enemy now, since that Fear is probably gonna wear off next turn. Hopefully that will do it. And yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the timing down a lot more now. Because clearly the first time it was not doing that much wonders for me, but after paying some attention, I think I'm doing a lot better with it. Oh man, Mitsuru took a huge amount of damage though from that Tempest Slash. I guess overheated from Orgia mode, so she's gonna be out of commission for a while. So it's also worth mentioning that this Strength Shadow can also use, we see it use Gigantic Fist and Eerie Sound, but it can also use Sexy Dance surprisingly. I'm not sure why it could use that, but it can. But there is a little tip I read up that can actually make this fight a little easier. If you remember from our fight with the Sleepy Table, it had the ability to inflict fear on us and then cast a skill called Ghastly Wail, which can kill anyone who is feared instantly. The same thing can be used against both of these shadows as a matter of fact. If you have a persona that has the Ghastly Wail ability, and you're able to fear the Strength Shadow with that fear panel on the wheel, then you can kill this thing outright. I've never been able to do that myself because one, I I just learned about this tip recently, and 2, I never really have Ghastly Will on any of my personas. So that's why I never tried it myself, but apparently you could do that. Like I said, on both these shadows, not just on the Strength Shadow. Which, with the way things are going, hopefully it will go down in a few minutes. Okay, what can I do next? I think I'll switch back to Quetzalcoatl. And actually I'll switch off the Succubus because we haven't seen this in battle yet. And I want to use Augidine. It is the highest level persona I have in my arsenal right now. And combine that with the lower defense on the Strength Shadow with that Augidine, it will do a lot of damage. I think next I'll try to put this thing in panic mode. Since it was pounding us a lot in the first attempt. So I want to try to return the favor, make sure it's not going to be able to use any abilities for a little while. May have timed it a little too late though. Yeah, I did. Thought so. Figures, when things are finally going our way, all of a sudden they're not now because we're all panicked. At least this thing's not going to use Heat Wave, which can attack all of us. But it can do that. I can still overheat it. That's the best Yukari can do at the moment. So at least Mitsuru's can continue on the attack. Good. Meanwhile, I am gonna cure everyone of this panic that I inflicted upon all of us. It's my own fault, so I have to fix the problem. Okay, what's the loot gonna be this time? Okay, it's about health and damage. Everyone's at good spirits when it comes to health. So I'm gonna try to go for damage. Let's wait for it. Gotta follow the panel I want. That should do it. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Ooh, it was close. Treading on that line. I was able to get more damage inflicted onto the Strength Shadow. Only to be a matter of time before it goes down. If it comes Heat Wave, I don't think Mitsuru's gonna survive this. Wow, Mitsuru and I get to survive it. Okay, that was surprising, but thankfully I have Yukari on heal support. So she's gonna bring one of them back to life with that Recharm spell. I think I'll wait until she does that again next turn, because I'm gonna heal everyone up with Thought's Diorama. And then we'll wait to see what kind of Wheel of Fortune we'll get on the next turn. It's kind of a shame the way things played out early on as they did, because since everyone else in my party died, that means they have to wait till after these two shadows go before they make their move. Okay, what do I want to go for this time? I don't think we'll go for a lower defense because this thing is already on its last legs as it is. We'll go for extra attack, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that did it. And it did. Oh, just barely though. Almost got ourselves a lower defense. Wouldn't matter for Aigis since she's knocked out. But it did knock her out of her cool-off period from her Gia mode. Ooh. Another huge another huge heat wave to both Mitsuru and Yukari. And unfortunately, Yukari's not going to be able to use Recharm again since she and Mitsuru are down to low health. So it's going to be up to me to bring Aigis back with a revival bead. I did make some purchases off screen recently back at the pharmacy, the first time in a while, so that's why I have those revival beads back. So back to this. I think I want to put everyone onto a certain amount of health. On a second thought, I won't do that. Maybe I'll go for the lower health. Well, that repels actually health for the enemy, so I'll go for damage instead. Round it goes. Where will it stop? Hopefully I know. And the verdict is... Man, barely passing that red panel again. But that's more heavy damage to the Strength Shadow. I wonder how much HP it has left. It can't have much remaining. There goes Mitsuru again. Great. At least Yukari's gonna use Ricard this turn to bring Mitsuru back. So that was completely pointless. That means we lost out 2 turns of that battle though, or that in our turn though. So I'll put the diorama back on everyone. Get them all back to a substantial amount of health. That should be good enough. And now wait for the Wheel of Fortune to drop from the skies once again. This fight is just really tedious once you get the hang of it, because the Straight Shadow isn't that tough to deal with apart from not having bad luck with the Wheel of Fortune. It's just more time consuming to go through this fight, if anything else. I'll go for a boost attack for us this time around. Hopefully that did it. And yes, it did. Barely again. Now my time's getting a lot worse if I'm being so clutched with those panels now. Now this thing's gonna attack us, but it's not gonna matter. We'll try to hit this Straight Shadow with the most amount of damage we can. Yeah, I figured that thing would go down despite the fact it has a sliver of health left. And now I'm just gonna go. That fatal end should be the end of the Straight Shadow. No, it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Hopefully this Yoga will do the job. If it won't, then this will be very unnecessary for the Straight Shadow to be alive for one more turn. Thankfully, that's not going to be the case, as it melts away into oblivion.
I detect Fortune again, so you can attack that one now.
Thank you for that bit of news, Fuka. So now we only have the Fortune Shadow to deal with. That's really not fair. So now that the Fortune Shadow is by itself, it's gonna manipulate the Fortune Wheel into its favor, as we can see with these unfairly large red panels. So time's gonna be a lot more crucial here than ever. I'm gonna try to go for light damage, because since we now advance to this part of the fight, I don't want to put us into dire straits very early on. That should do it. Hopefully it will. No, well, we got heavy damage, thought so. Those red pals can be a huge pain when they come up. Even in my past experience, I've had a hard time with those large red pals because of, well, how large they are. But once you recover from whatever effect you sustain from that, then dealing with this shadow shouldn't be that much of a problem. So while I put everyone back to regular health with the diorama, I'll explain what the Fortune Shadow can do on its own. It will try to use multi-pierce attacks and high-level wind spells. So that's why I brought Yukari along. It can still use Wheel of Fortune, but as it loses health, we've seen that it can manipulate the wheel to its favor. But from what I read out, apparently damage-related panels will be used more often when it gets lower health. But this thing, like with the Strength Shadow, is also susceptible to the Fear Ghastly Whale combo. So if you have Ghastly Whale in your arsenal and haven't managed to get this feared, then you could possibly use that to end the battle in an instant. Speaking of fear, I think I'll try to go for that. It's be a huge risk. Hopefully that did it. I think my timing was a little off though. No, it wasn't. I was just worrying for nothing. So now since this thing's all alone, I'm going to put everyone onto Rush. And we'll be able to knock this thing down repeatedly to get some all-out attacks in. So we're going to deal a huge amount of damage on this thing. Hopefully. Everyone else's levels, except for me, are a little low. But judging from that first AOA, I don't think we have that much to worry about when this thing is continued to be feared. So really at this point, all we have to worry about is the Wheel of Fortune that could try and cripple us. So I did say that the Fortune Shadow can use multi-pierce attacks. It has one we haven't seen yet to my knowledge. It's called Arrow Raid. which does medium pierce damage to all foes, and it can hit 1 to 2 times per attack. And since it's in Spirit, it actually lost its turn to be paralyzed. That's great! Which means if I'm estimating correctly, the amount of damage that we're dishing out, it might not survive this turn. Maybe 1 or 2 more AOAs should finish the job. So we'll keep everyone on rush and see how things play out. I don't think it's going to survive this turn with how much HP it has left. No, it did surprisingly. Everyone's not staying in the cloud. Oh, never mind. It did go down. I guess we were just being fooled. But anyways, that's 2 more shadows eliminated. Look how much HP we gained. Over 10,000 experience. And that puts us at level 46. Oh, that's so good. The reward is just so great.
Good job, everyone.
Man, talk about exhausting.
This time, those two who call themselves Strega did not interfere.
It must be because we have Chidori. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. But what happened to Shinjiro and Ken?
The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned, so he went home.
Yamagishi, where are those two?
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm, and then go from there. Akihiko, are you listening?
Today is October 4th, huh? Just go back without me. I'm gonna go look for them for a while.
Senpai? What's wrong?
Akihiko.
You came. I'm surprised you abandoned the operation. Do you know why I asked you to meet me here? 2 years ago today, October 4th. That was the day my mom died here. They called it an accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. You murdered her! Since then, it's been one bad thing after another. And all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point in living? I even thought about killing myself, but Mom wouldn't have wanted that. That's why I decided that I had to find her killer. You! You said once that you wanted to forget what happened on that day. So when I found out it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is watching over me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
Do it.
Huh? No one's here.
Anyway, why was Akihiko-san acting so weird? What's so special about October 4th?
October the 4th. That's right. I was so caught up in the operation that I didn't realize it. This is the day Amata's mother was killed.
You serious?
Yamagishi, I need you to find the two of them immediately. There's a good chance that they're together. Akihiko must have already realized that.
I understand. What's going on?
Although her death was officially listed as an accident, we're the ones who killed Amada's mother. It was 2 years ago, when we were pursuing an unusual shadow that had escaped into the city. We were in a residential area, but the shadow was all we were thinking about. Aragaki was still new, and he momentarily lost control of his power. Unfortunately, there was a casualty. Amada's mother.
No way. Are you shitting me?
Then Tekken-kun Senpai is...
Amada volunteered to join us. But now that I think about it...
I found them! They're together, and another Persona user is nearby.
Akihiko?
No, it's a member of Strega.
That's not good.
It's an absolute nightmare.
Senpai! Come on!
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I wanted to forget. That's why I left the group and tried to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory. And now I find myself here, the last place I want to be. It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But let me give you one warning.
Warning?
If you decide to take my life, you'll end up like me. Just remember that.
Is that supposed to change my mind?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Shut up! That's a load of crap!
He is correct. There is no reason for him to feel regret. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
You.
The loss of Chidori has posed a bit of a challenge for us. But we cannot simply ignore your meddling. Do not fear. This life is but a stepping stone. Salvation shall be yours.
What?
You cannot defy fate. You shall die, whether or not it is at the hand of this boy. You've been taking those pills for some time now. You don't have much longer.
What's he talking about?
That's bullshit.
Listen to your body. You know it to be true.
You're going to die? No matter what I do? That's not fair! All this time, I've been waiting for this.
The cause of death is not of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. After killing him, you were planning to join him, were you not? Since you are both destined to perish, allow me to do the honors. A slight change in timing shouldn't matter too much.
Go to hell.
No!
Now then, with what life you have left, answer me this. There is one like Chidori among you, is there not? This has enabled you to locate and defeat those we wish to protect. Now tell me, which one of you is it? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
There's no one.
Wait! It's me!
Is that true?
Yes. That's the only reason they let me join.
Ken, no! Ah!
Quiet. You had your chance.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'll never have my revenge. I have no reason to live.
I see. So you have achieved resolution. How enviable. Then you shall be first. Rest peacefully. What is the meaning of this? Why would you risk your life to save this child?
Shinji!
How very disappointing.
Shinjiro-senpai!
What's with a long face? Isn't this what you wanted?
No, Senpai!
It's all right. Give yourself time. Let your anger be your strength. Come on, kid. You're just a kid. You've got your whole life ahead of you, so don't waste it. Make it your own, okay?
But
Aki, take care of him.
I will.
This is how it should be.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We lost him to violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
Will this speech ever end? I don't even know who this Aragaki guy was.
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk. Anyway, I gotta get home. I have to study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who Aragaki is? Wait, you're not seniors, so how would you know? Anyway, can you believe this? Scary, huh? Damn, what's your problem?
Shut up.
Huh? What are you doing?
I said shut up!
Iori, sit down. I'll never hear the end of this. Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Akihiko-senpai today? He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
Can I talk to you for a moment? When you get back today, please meet me in the lounge. You know what it's regarding.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to have collected your thoughts. In fact, I'm still at a loss myself. I'll see you then.
It's about Ken, huh? This'll be a fun meeting.
Yo. I had the usual for lunch. Ramen tastes a lot better when you're cutting class. Make sure you invite me next time. Say something, will ya? Why are you always like that? You're so stubborn. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around, huh? I guess you're right. I was too obsessed with power. Ever since I lost Miki, that's all I've cared about. I thought that if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone. But I was wrong. And now you're gone too. I'm such an idiot. In battle, there's always a chance of dying. I knew that. But I was so focused on fighting that I didn't notice anything else. It didn't matter how tough I was. Look what happened! Ah! Yeah, I know. Crying won't change anything, will it? All right, Shinji. You watch from there with Miki. I still have things to do, right? I know that much. I can't carry this guilt forever. I'm getting tired of it.